Nigeria's multi-billion naira used phone market. Previously used products are not new to average Nigerians. From household appliances to personal gadgets, previously used items are a common feature of everyday life in this part of the world. It is a smart way of cutting costs in most struggling economies where disposable income is a big deal. In most developing nations, the fairly used goods market is a huge economy.
There is no issue with UK used phones. A lot of people don't know this because they feel, why will I buy a UK used phone? I'll prefer to go for a brand new phone. But then there's no difference because what a brand new phone can do, a UK used phone can do. So subjectively, buying the UK used phone, now it depends on the vendor and where you're getting your UK used phones again.
Take, for example, the used smartphone market. The market in Nigeria is dominated by Apple and Samsung products.
The market is saturated because the price of a brand new phone is way expensive and not everyone can afford it, so they go for the UK used phones.
According to the NCC, Nigeria had 222 million mobile subscriptions as of 2022. In 2022, the International Trade Center, ITC, claimed that Nigeria spent $2.35 billion on telephone importation in 3 years. $807.95 million in 2019, $765.57 million in 2020, and $772.25 million in 2021. In 2021, the number of Nigerians who purchased refurbished iPhones and Samsung products rose by 10%, mostly UK used. This is easy because Nigeria and the United Kingdom's diplomatic relations allow easy importation. Some phones are also imported from countries like the USA and Canada. These phones are shipped to different parts of Nigeria, particularly Lagos, which has the highest revenue generated in Nigeria, with the computer village in Ikeja being the hub of mobile and computer gadgets. Some sellers get the phones by purchasing them through contracts abroad, while others get theirs by registering on websites like Amazon and eBay. Unfortunately, tens of thousands of stolen mobile phones are exported because Nigeria has not signed up for a global deal blacklisting stolen phones.
Yes, we do face challenges in the sense that the IMEI number and the tracking number, if they are not correlating, most of the time we find out that our shipments are lost in the sea or in the air, one of those two. We have someone at FedEx that help us check the IMEI number of each phones. So there's a website we go to check the IMEI number, the serial number of the phones. That helps us to tell that yes, this is not a stolen phone, this is a blacklisted phone.
European countries, the US, and South America have signed a deal to blacklist stolen devices.
If the phone falls into the hands of a new owner who is either unscrupulous, the activities of that individual will be attributed to the previous owner. And that person will be hard-pressed to convince law enforcement or security agents that the activities were not perpetrated by him or her. So those are the issues that do arise, even when you're gifting a phone to somebody.
Under the agreement, each phone has a unique number that is added to a global database when it is reported stolen, making it useless in the countries that are signatories to the agreement. Although some people claim that there are still parts of the world where stolen phones can be unblocked, and all that is required is a new SIM card.
For whatever reason, there's nothing wrong with purchasing a used device, or there's no stigma around ownership of a used device. Just ensure that you understand the age of that device. I speak to age because the older the device is, clearly the more vulnerable the device is to hacking, or it's no longer supported, the higher the probability that it's no longer supported by the manufacturer.
So when next you are buying that used phone, make sure it passes all security and certification tests to avoid being a victim of stolen property. For more of these videos, subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media platforms. I am Ifunaya Wachikufu Guardian TV.